we've just begun. Think someday I'll have a son. He will be like you and me, as free as a dove, conceived in love. Sun is gonna shine above. Even though we ain't got money, I'm so in love with you, honey. Everything will bring a chance of love.
What's going on? Check it out.
In the morning when I rise, bring tears.
Sounds. Nice voice. Yeah, come on, let's go, Blaze. You got a sudden urge to commit suicide?
Lovely man, he'll bring you love. If you find he helps your mind, better take him home. Hey,
A rose by any other name.
thank you. Even though we ain't got
You know, I don't think I've ever seen you look lovelier.
Thank you. You don't look so bad yourself.
I know. Am I too early?
No, you're right on time.
But even if I weren't, you'd tell me that I was, right?
No, you're always prompt. That I can count on.
Kids sound like they're having fun.
Fun isn't just for kids. And the little boy smiled.
You're a stupid coward.
Don't hit me,
Get
please,
away from
don't
me.
hit me.
You are lucky if that's all you get.
Oh, you want a war? You've got it. Okay, I give up. You won. I humbly beg your pardon. You
Lady.
in the morning when I rise, bring a tear of joy to my eyes and tell me everything's gonna be all right. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, I don't want to brag about my own blood, but can my cousin sing? Or what?
Scott's the one that deserves all the applause. He did all the work. Oh, that's right. You are so good. You should play for money.
Well, I'm only going to play for my supper, and as long as I don't starve, I think I'll be okay.
Oh, try the sandwiches. Come on, sure.
Great. Whoa, look at this. Hey, you think I could take some of this for morning?
Sure you can. You really are a starving artist, aren't you?
Well, I'm just kind of new in town, you know, and never know where my next home-cooked meal's coming from.
Hey, this isn't home cooked. This is Mary's.
Yeah, well, it's about the same thing. It's very good.
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm starving again.
Now help yourself.
No. I want a hot dog with relish and onions.
You want me to take you over there?
And maybe some cotton candy for dessert.
Okay, let's go. What about you, Slugs? Anybody else want anything?
No.
Hey, junk food, you guys. Let's go.
Go. You guys watch my stuff? Sure, no problem. Come on. You're really something, McKinnon. How come you're turning away?
Because you're staring at me again.
So?
It really embarrasses me.
Look, next thing you know, you're going to tell me that you've never been stared at before, huh?
And by a lot of men.
Nowhere near a lot.
Then you just didn't notice. You ever thought about singing for a living?
Are you kidding?
Why is it every time I say something complimentary, you think I'm kidding?
Well, it's very nice. Thank you.
Why'd you become a cop?
I guess because I was stuck in the middle, you know? Smack dab in the middle.
Smack dab in the middle of what?
Oh, I had a gorgeous older sister and an adorable younger sister. You know, Kathleen has all that personality, and Cheryl was a baby. I guess that's all that needs to be said.
But you didn't think you had anything to offer?
No, I had plenty to offer. I was the useful one.
That's why you became a cop.
Well, my first career choice was nursing, but I turned out to be way too squeamish. Just had to mention blood, and I was out. I thought about teaching for a while, but I don't know, it seemed too much like professional babysitting. So I got a job in social work. But I got a degree in social work. I didn't get a job. The pay was terrible.
Well, how much better could a cop's pay be?
No, that's true. I didn't really do it for the pay. I don't know, being a policeman makes me feel like I contribute something. I feel like I really help people. I like the uniform.
I know you're nuts about the brass buttons, eh?
No, but I don't know. When you wear a uniform, nobody really cares too much about your figure, you know, how you're built. So I enrolled in the academy.
Wait a minute. Do I understand this right? You hide behind your uniform?
Did I say that? Did I say hide? Did you hear me say hide? Read my lips. No. No, but it's the only part of the motion that I didn't really resent.
Well, I'm glad you don't have to wear it all the time.
You're staring at me again.
That's right. And you're just going to have to get used to it. Okay?
Flowers.
Aren't they lovely?
Table for two.
Mm-hmm. I hope you're hungry.
I hope you're not cooking.
No, I catered it.
Drinks.
Hmm?
Well, let me get this here.
Here's to a night of fun.
Oh, is that what we're here for?
That's it. Just fun.
Donna, you just dropped to the bottom of the honesty scale.
A slut, that's what you are.
Calling the police.
Oh, no, you are not.
What are you trying to do?
I'm not trying anymore. I have done it.
What is that?
Just an attorney getting his way.
Davis Trust Fund.
Ah. You may want to read the fine print before you leave.
Hey! Back off! Seal!
He's the one who started it!
And I'm going to finish it.
What do you care?
Because somebody's going to get hurt here. What do you mean, what do I care? I care. Well, I'm here, aren't I?
You were here, you were running out again.
I wasn't running up. Did Cecile tell you that? Did you tell her that?
Will you give it up, Cass?
I am telling you, there was a guy out there in the parking lot with a gun. One of Cecile's goons. I tied him up with his belt. I thought I tied him up with his belt. Hey, what are you doing here? You two behave yourselves until I get back.
Well, looks like he's run out on you again, Kathleen. Shut up, Cecile. Just have that effect on him. Shut up! You know, the whole time he was with me, he used to wonder why he wasted so much time on a brawling, beer-drinking, low-class slut.
And you're gonna stay tied up. Let's see how you do without a gun. So far, I'm not impressed.
Hold it, Winthrop. You know, you're one large pain. I'm getting real tired of it.
You think I'm keeping things from you?
I know you're keeping things from me.
Fine. What if I am? It's not as if you aren't keeping a number of things from me.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
That's what I plan to find out.
Oh, that's what the drinks are about? You want me to get bombed and become a loose-lipped fool and just spill my guts out to you, right?
So you admit that you're keeping secrets from me?
Now, when did I say that?
Because if you're concerned about being loose-lipped, then that leads me to believe that you have something you would prefer not to be loose-lipped about.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not. It makes perfect sense. You're keeping things from me, and you're pretending that you're not. That's not fair. You're standing there with that imperious manner of yours and accusing me of being dishonest when you're doing exactly the same thing that I am. Or you're doing exactly the same thing that you think I'm doing.
You know, I didn't understand a word you just said.
Of course you didn't. You only understand things when it suits you.
Are you going to get that?
No. You're using that telephone as an excuse not to deal with this issue.
This phone call could be important.
It's probably just one of your top secret calls.
Could be about Victoria.
Oh, well.
Hello? Catlin? Catlin. Look, what news about Victoria?
Vicky has to be in Bay City. She charged a tank of gas at a gas station, and the guy at the gas station recognized her picture.
Vicky's in Bay City. Great. Look, keep me informed of any more news, all right? Thanks, bye. I think we'll have her back with us before long.
That's wonderful.
I'll see to it, Donna, I promise.
Thank you. I'm sorry what I said before about you keeping secrets.
What did you want to ask?
Nothing. I just want us to have a lovely dinner.
No. You tell me, what was it you wanted to know?
I want to know why you bought the stables from me.
I already told you my reasons.
Lysol! You just fell right off the honesty scale.
Do you remember these papers?
Yes, it's the baby's trust fund. I signed it when I was in the hospital.
Why?
What do you mean?
Why did you sign them?
I signed them because
Because you're greedy, isn't that right?
No! I signed them for the baby's future.
For your future.
I don't want your money.
Greed. That's all it ever was.
No!
And the frightening part of it is you might have made it work. You might have had it all if you weren't such a fool. You didn't even read them.
What are you talking about?
Didn't anybody ever teach you to read first and sign later? No, I guess you don't get much good advice slumming around at a rodeo. Or maybe your thoughts were on Catlin. Yes, that's it, isn't it? You were thinking of Catlin. Imagining his slow, gentle kisses, his strong hands caressing your body. That's why you had that smile on your face, that horrible smile. That smile I've grown to loathe. You were thinking of Catlin. And how clever you were. And you were dreaming about having all that money someday.
No, it was for the baby.
For your baby.
Yes, that's the only reason I wanted that money. For my baby.
It's so touching. The depth of emotion, the total commitment you have to your little boy. Who also happens to be Catlin's.
No.
Oh, yes. I've known all along. I had blood tests made, you see. Ever since the baby was a few hours old, I've known who the father was.
What do you want me to do?
Get out.
I'm so sorry, Peter.
You don't want to keep Catlin waiting, do you? Of course, if you go out that door, you'll never see your baby again.
Well,
I just love the way your skin looks in this light.
Michael, are you going to be honest with me or not?
Your hair. Do you know your hair is simply amazing? Huh?
It's simply amazing how you always manage to change the subject.
What was the question?
The stables. Why did you buy the stables from me?
Donna, I told you.
No, you didn't tell me the real reason.
Don't you believe me when I tell you that I want to be close to you and that the stables hold memories for me?
Well, thank heavens you did buy them.
So you're glad, eh?
Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to hire a staff to work here this summer.
A staff?
Mm-hmm. And I bought this pretty necklace. Look.
Diamonds?
Mm-hmm. Aren't they beautiful?
Emeralds?
Yes. Emeralds is my birthstone, remember? I just love diamonds and emeralds together. It's sort of a summer look, don't you think?
You bought those with the profits from the sale?
Yes, and the earrings, too.
All the profits.
No, not all the profits.
You're broke. Admit it.
Now, I always think of jewelry as a good investment.
You're broke, Donna. One day.
No,
One
no!
day.
It wasn't one day. 2 hours, to be totally honest about it. Michael, I've been lusting after this necklace for months. And when I signed those papers, I just raced right out and got it.
What am I gonna do with you?
Well, maybe you'll just have to buy the whole house next with me.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Winthrop. Move it.
I'm not going with you, LaRusso.
Oh, I think maybe you are. Let me lay it out for you. And you got two choices. I can either hit you over the head and take you that way, or I can shoot you. I'll take your pick.
You wouldn't shoot me.
Oh, sure I would. Right in the knee. That's it. Pull the kneecap right off. Or you'd be okay. I mean, there'd be a lot of pain. You wouldn't walk too good after that. But you'd still be of some use to the queen.
You know what you can do with your queen? You can take
You got 4 seconds, Winthrop, to decide. Easy way or the hard way? 1, 2, 3.
All right, I'll cut.
Inside.
Need a white flag, Queenie? Come on, Prometheus. Come on. You're not going anywhere. Oh, yes, I am, Queenie. Come on.
Oh, Kathleen!
What?
Oh, a little mousse in your hair. It looks so plain and dull otherwise. Let go of me! No! What are you doing? Get off of me, kiddo! What is this thing?
Don't you remember your history? The French Revolution? What they did to the Queen and her royal entourage.
This is a guillotine!
That's right. And history is about to repeat itself. Allons de la bataille.
Get me out! I said no! What is going on here?
Alicia, you're just in time to witness the royal execution.
On the People's Court.
And now, the next part of Another World.
Felicia, get me out of this thing.
Kathleen, do you really think this is wise?
She deserves it. Felicia!
You know, she could get hurt. I mean, you want this on your hands?
You don't want it on your grubby little hands.
I'll go to prison gladly if I have to, as long as Cecile gets what she deserves besides.
She won't get hurt if she doesn't struggle. You know, the guests are coming any minute, Cecile.
The guests are coming. You want to get me out of this thing? You don't want to ruin Felicia's nice little soiree, do you?
Ruin, you'll be the head of the party.
I demand to be released from this thing at once. I'm a queen, for heaven's sake. Get me out of here.
Felicia, you know, maybe we should call the camera crews. You know, it would be great. It would be great on TV. You know, Queen and the guillotine, all of that.
Don't you dare, Felicia.
Maybe we should call the newspapers, too. Make a great story.
You know, I do think that's a great idea. Maybe the magazines, too. I'll go call them right now.
Don't you call them. Let me just get back here. Don't you dare. All right. I never meant to call you all those rotten names, Felicia, okay? So don't just... What do you want me to do? You want me to beg? Is that it? Fine. I'll beg. I am begging you. Get me out of here and away from her.
So what do you think? Think maybe we ought to rethink this?
Yeah, I think so. Good idea.
No. I think I've made up my mind.
I'm going to have you both arrested for this. I'm going to call the State Department and have you arrested.
At this point, I don't really care.
Well, you know, wait a minute. This could be a messy incident. I mean, international, you know, all that stuff.
That's right. Very messy. And while you are sitting, rotting away in your cells, you're going to regret this.
Do you think it's worth it?
It's not worth it.
Oh, I don't know. I know. Maybe if Cecile apologizes. What do you think?
What? I certainly will not apologize.
Well, then I guess you'll have to stay here and be the centerpiece of the party.
Oh,
What is this? Very funny.
you know, maybe if you beg Kathleen for forgiveness, you know, for all the rotten, horrible things you've done, all the pain you've caused her. How about that, Kathleen? Would that be enough to let her go?
I don't know. That could be a world-class apology.
Well, Cecile, you think you can handle it? Go on, give it a try.
Sorry.
That's it. That's an apology.
Is she kidding? Really? Are you kidding?
Cecile, honey, I wouldn't kid about this. You know, people are coming in just a few minutes, the sons and daughters of the French Revolution. And not to mention the media, remember? Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right. I'm real sorry. Sorry with a capital S. Truly, sincerely sorry. Now, will you get me out of this thing and away from the mad woman of Bay City?
Well, now, wait. There is one small little thing. Cass.
What about him?
Well, I think you should promise not to ever see him again, ever.
Fine.
That was a promise.
I promise, all right?
Swear.
Oh, Scout's honor, Kathleen. I swear. Now get me out of here.
Think that'll do it for you?
I guess we can let her out.
Okay, let's do it. All right, Cecile, you got lucky.
You jerk! You idiot! Promise you something? Promise you anything? You've got to be kidding. I would never let Cass go because Cass doesn't want to be let go. You jerk! You idiot! You idiot! Let them eat that! Just let me have it. Come on, please. Give it to him. Let him eat it. Oh, yes.
White flag, troops! Hang on! Hey, come on! Knock it off here!
Come and get it, you guys!
Great.
We have a dress assortment here. We got vanilla, and...
Vanilla.
There you go.
Good enough to eat, huh, Blood?
You should check out the mystery up there, man. It is packed. You know, is it? Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful.
We'll pay you back next month.
What's wrong? Yeah, right. Maybe. Don't worry about it. You know what today is?
No?
What today is, supposed to be, honey?
What?
Molly and I,
Your wedding day.
yeah, I guess about right now, Molly would be Mrs. Jake McCann.
I'm so sorry, Jake.
Michael knows exactly where Molly is, you know.
All right, so that explains it.
What does that explain?
The mood
you've been in all day. Why wouldn't you tell me? I would have understood.
Hey, it's a picnic, right? Everybody should be having fun.
Yeah, you can't expect it to go away, Jake. You still miss Marley a lot.
Yeah, it's not fair, Nancy.
Well, I could help you think about something else. Jake, what...
She's right. I mean, why should we dwell on this, right? There's water there. Why don't we just go swim?
Oh, I've got a better idea.
What is your better idea?
Let's go skinny dipping.
I'm
Afraid Sam's always been a bit too impulsive.
Yeah, I noticed.
It's fascinating. She's like a flapper in the 20s or a hippie or something.
Or just plain nuts.
Ah, yes. The family madness. You heard about that, huh?
I will never contest this document, legally or in spirit. And I swear I will never reveal the true paternity of my child. There are people who know.
Then you must set them straight.
You are sick. You're absolutely crazy.
Reed!
Should I leave my marriage for any reason, either by separation, divorce, or by any other arrangement, I will not have climb or visitation with my child, Peter Reginald.
Oh, Brittany, no, there's more. You didn't finish. Further, I hereby give over to my husband, Peter Love, irrevocable and sole custody of my above-named son until his 21st year. Signed, Brittany Peterson Love. And it is so signed.
What have you done to her?
Just family business, Rachel. Isn't that right, Brittany?
Yes. Just family business. It's all right, Rachel. When someone screams, it's not all right. Something is going on. What is it? Tell me, maybe I can help.
Rachel, thank you, but, as I said before, it's family business.
But look at how upset she is, Peter.
She'll get over it. Would you two ladies like to be left alone? Yes, I can see you're dying to talk. You'll excuse me. Just remember that family business, however, is best kept in the family. Isn't that right, Brittany?
Brittany, what did he do to you, honey? Brittany, talk to me. Let me help you. Rachel, please. Go to Catlin. And tell him I won't be coming.
Well, thanks, Callan. It's looking more hopeful all the time. I am going to get my family back once and for all.
That would be nice,
Both physically and emotionally.
Michael.
Do you think, Donna, that we could live happily ever after?
I have to speak to you about something.
You didn't buy something else, did you?
No, I'm serious.
No, the matching bracelet?
No. Do you remember what you said that night in the hayloft?
Well, I said a lot of things.
Well, you said that you had to be in control because you didn't think I understood love.
Oh, that.
Well, I've been thinking a lot about it, and in the past, you may have been right in believing that about me, and you may have been right in believing that about me that night.
Well, then why were you so furious with me?
Because I was afraid to admit that it might be true.
What are you getting at, Donna?
It's not true now.
I'm glad.
Michael, you're obviously involved in something that I don't understand. All this business about the stables, it's mystifying to me.
Donna, I explained it all to you.
No, you didn't explain it well enough. Do you want to be near me? Do you want to live with me? Just, what are your intentions for our future? I want some answers Michael. I want them tonight.
Look at what that Harridan did to me, will you
You be
please?
quiet, Cecile.
I am tired of looking at you, Cecile. I'm tired of listening to you. I'm tired of this whole bloody mess.
And Kathleen, you sit down. Come on.
Don't talk to me, Kath.
I know you're upset,
Why
Kathleen.
would you have done this?
I didn't.
You could have just left with Cecile, you know. You didn't have to rub my face in all
Would
of
you
this.
let me explain?
I mean, I've seen some pretty rotten things, but never have I seen you do something so low. You deliberately set out to hurt me, and you used your friends. I mean, you set this whole thing up unbeknownst to Felicia, and it ruined the party.
I didn't mean for any of that to happen.
Just go away.
Not until you've heard the truth.
Get out of my sight.
Cass, this is really not the best of times.
You don't have any idea what I went through to set this up.
Yes, I do. And I can't believe you did it. This is the last insulting blow.
Wait a minute, what is?
Cass, I've told her everything.
You be quiet,
I'm
Cecile.
just trying to spare everyone's
Shut
feelings.
up, Cecile. What do you know?
Doesn't matter.
No,
Nothing matters.
it does. It matters to me a lot. Now, you obviously know something. She obviously told it to you. What?
I just want to go home.
You believed her? She told you some incredible lie, and you actually believed her?
Some of it were lies, but most of it was the truth.
Nothing that passes that woman's mouth is the truth. Nothing. Now, what did she tell you, Kathleen?
She didn't have to tell me anything, Cass. I saw you two together on the beach making love.
We weren't. We never made love.
Good try, Cass.
Never. Since the day she had me kidnapped, never, not once. I was drugged on the beach.
Please. Don't insult my intelligence. When I first met you, you were so crazy in love with her, you would have done anything.
Kathleen, that was a lifetime ago. I'm not the same person anymore. I love you. I've never loved anyone the way I love you.
Listen, if you want to be absolved from guilt, I hereby...
What are you talking about? I have no guilt. Don't you understand? Don't you know what I went through to get back to you? You don't know anything. All you're doing is listening to her lies. But that's going to change right now. Get over here. You're going to tell her everything that happened step by step, and you're going to tell her right now.
Forget it.
Kathleen, you were going to hear the truth. Go on, Cecile, tell her. Now.
Say something.
I'm touched.
That's not an answer.
What was the question?
Michael, I'm serious.
Donna, I'm serious, too. I'm worried.
I never should have asked.
No, Donna, look, I want you to ask. Donna, I want to tell you. I'm not the kind of person who likes to hide his feelings.
What do you feel?
I feel a lot. And you?
Many things.
It's important.
What's important?
It's important that we talk.
What are you worried about?
Donna, it all went so wrong before. I don't want it to happen again.
It can't. Daddy's gone.
He's still here in some ways.
I don't want to be like him, Michael. I can change. I am changing.
Donna, it's not you I'm worried about.
Then what is it?
Nothing is simple anymore, Donna. It's not fun and games anymore, is it?
No. I guess it's not.
Why did you ask me here tonight?
I thought I was the one asking the question.
It's because you wanted to know about our future. You wanted to know whether we would be married.
I love you.
Jack. Oh, I can't wait for Las Vegas to hear you. I can just see you in one of those big hotels.
Oh, yeah, me too. M.J. McKinnon, house detective.
Oh, redhead. Come on, I don't know about you, but I pulled early duty in the morning.
Yes, you do, too, know about me because you scheduled my duty all week.
I did that?
Yes, you did that. Lieutenant Samuels told me. And, boy, I really appreciate being put on the Dawn Patrol, you know.
Well, look, I only like to work with the most professional cops. You know
Yeah,
that.
right. Well, it is getting kind of late.
Come on, I'll get you home. Who knows? Maybe we could pull a little late duty.
Ah, Scott, thank you very much. You were great.
Oh, you too. I just kind of pick at this thing. You're the one with the talent.
Okay.
Hey, that's what I keep trying to tell her, but does she listen to me? Oh, no. No.
See you soon.
Okay, bye, Scott. Whenever you need a band, huh?
You got it.
Blake, check it out.
They left. So what?
They left all their stuff on the blanket, man.
No.
No? What do you mean? It's right there.
Just leave it alone. Okay?
Leave it alone? What, are you out of your mind, man? Hey. Here's the pretty boy's wallet. Yeah. Won't leave no cash. Check this out. A picture of some broad. She's engaged to be married. Yeah, it looks like she was supposed to get married today. Must mean she's still available, huh? Hey, Marley Love.
Something terrible happened tonight. I'm really worried.
Well, what do you think could have happened?
I don't know. Brittany wasn't talking, neither was Peter, but they were acting so strangely. It was as though they had a secret or some plan or something.
So Brittany's not meeting me?
No.
What'd she say?
She didn't say much of anything, except that I was to come here and tell you she wasn't going to be. I was going to drive her tonight. She was bringing the baby. What could have gone wrong? I mean, what would have gotten her to change her mind? What could Peter have said to her?
You have no idea.
No. I think I know why Peter is angry with her. But I really have no right to discuss this with you. I just think something's terribly wrong.
Hello? Are you talking about my wife again? Well, go ahead, let me hear it.
Cass, do I really need to go on? The poor girl is hurt enough already. Let's just admit it. We had a great time. Come on, don't deny it.
I will deny it. It's very easy to deny it. None of what she said ever happened.
Well, what happened was that Kathleen showed up with that cute little policeman. And then Cass realized what a blow it had all been to you.
Kathleen, I was kidnapped by those two women. I was stuffed into a crate by those two goons and flown out into the middle of the Caribbean. I tried everything I could think of to escape. I almost died in the Redmond speedboat.
Oh, come on. The Redmond speedboat was this little toy we played with in my hot tub. Cass practically lived in my hot tub. That is, when he wasn't in my bed.
None of that is true, Kathleen.
Cass, sweetheart, I have already told Kathleen the way it was between us. It was like... How did I say it? It was what?
Force of nature.
Force of nature, right. Magic.
Come on, it was always like that between us.
Cecile is lying, Kathleen.
Will you grow up, Cass? I mean, really, if you're not going to be adult enough to own up to dumping her, at least stop all this emoting and begging. I mean, what's the use? It's a waste of time. The woman doesn't want you. You don't want her. What is the big whoop-de-doo about? For heaven's sake, let's have a little dignity here.
I will see you at the hotel.
Kathleen. Kathleen. The woman has serious problems. You aren't going to tell me that you're listening and believing what she's telling you.
Come on, Prometheus.
Don't do this, Kathleen!
Wait. Did you see that? Huh?
What? She hates me, and she didn't believe a word of what I said.
No, something very significant happened here tonight, besides my losing my voice.
Yeah, the love of my life walked out. I'd say that's very significant.
No. She fought Cecile like a tigress. She fought for you. You know why? Because she still loves you. She never stopped. Don't you know that?
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm right.
I can't let her get away.
Right.
Because she loves me.
Right.
Right.
Go.
Kathleen! Kathleen!
Part of Another World was brought to you by New Era Plus. To clean many of your toughest stains, get New Era Plus. Protein power to cut clean through. Join us each weekday for the continuing story of Another World.